Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our first Flexible Learning Week. So in this quick video, I'm going to give you an overview of what tasks you need to complete this week. So we have two different things to cover. We are going to talk about lecture and lecture assignments, and then I will just briefly mention lab and lab assignments as well. So let's go ahead and start with the lecture assignments. So Unit 3 is now available. When you click on Unit 3, you will see that I have actually started to group things according to week. So for our flexible learning sessions for these next several weeks, you'll see a folder with that specific week on it. So this is this week, current week, March 16th to March 22nd. So in here, I've got a few different things for you. So I have the lecture notes, which have always been available to you online. But what I'm also going to start posting is I'm going to start posting these lecture videos. So I have the first video set up. It's a video for our water resources lecture. The videos are not long, 10 to 12 minutes. I try to keep them as brief as I possibly can. I will be posting a water pollution lecture video tomorrow. Also, you will find in here an assignment. So this sort of takes place of the group assignments that we were doing in class. And again, these are very simple and very quick. In this case, I'm asking you how you use water every day to come up with a list of 10 ways you use water. So nothing that's terribly difficult, but just something to sort of engage you in the content. Also, what you'll find here is you'll find links to office hours. So I mentioned in the email that I sent everyone last night that I would have office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays during our normal, what we would have considered our lecture time. So for tomorrow, that's going to be from 1:30 to 2 o'clock. And on Thursday, it's going to be from 1 to 1:30. It's very simple to use the virtual office hours. You will click on this link. You can log in as early as 15 minutes before the session starts. But you'll click on this link, and right now it's going to say there's no session yet. But when the session is active and available, you'll click on this, and then you'll see sort of a screen, and it will have the participants that are there. You'll be able to both see and hear me. I'll be using my webcam, so you'll be able to chat with me. If you have a webcam yourself, then I can also see you. If you don't have a webcam, that's fine. You can actually dial in the audio so that you can talk. Or there's also just a text chat feature. So if you would rather just chat with me via text box, we can do that as well. So I plan to, once again, have these office hours during these flexible learning weeks, again, at sort of those usual times around 1 o'clock, between the hour of 1 and 2 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The other thing that I wanted to briefly point out to you very quickly is that I'm going to start using a feature in Blackboard called Tasks. You're not required to use this, but if things get overwhelming with all of the different things that you're expected to do and that you're required to do throughout the week for all of your courses, sometimes it helps to have this feature called Tasks. So when you click on it, it just brings you to a list of things that are due, and it gives you due dates, and then you sort of kind of keep track of things, whether you've started them or not. So you can say, oh, I need to do the surface water lab this week, but I've got until Sunday to do it. Things that are flagged are things that are high priority, which means these are things you have to submit to me for points this week. So the drinking water quality homework is due on Friday. The assignment, how do you use water, is going to be due Sunday night, and the lab quiz is going to be due Sunday night. So these little exclamation points just mean that these are things you need to turn into me for credit. If you don't see an exclamation point, it's just things that you should be doing, like watching lecture videos or reviewing lecture notes, completing the lab, those types of things. So the idea behind tasks is, again, just to sort of help keep you on track. I will also put in here if you are doing blog responses or blog posts. So if it's your week to do that, you will see a task that says, I need to complete my blog post this week. So once again, the idea is simple. It's sort of just another way to keep everybody kind of on task for this week, because I understand that things are going to be rather overwhelming, and it's going to take a while to kind of bring everybody up to speed on everything that we're doing. So that's the lecture side of things. Let me just kind of briefly talk about lab. I have a whole separate video that is dedicated to our lab instructions for this week. So I won't spend much time at all talking about what's required for lab. So make sure you please watch this video because it very clearly talks about the pages in the lab you're going to complete. It talks about how to use this data that I've provided for you. It talks about how to use these Q-value charts. So everything is sort of in here. So please make sure that you watch this video. So that's all for this first weekly announcement. I will be in contact with you, though, so I will probably check in with you about midweek. Once again, I'll have those virtual office hours that you can join me on if you have any questions. And of course, you can always send me an email if you have questions, concerns, or need any help. And good luck this week, everybody. And please, once again, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.